beautiful ones. I am Mrs. Louv, MD, 1111 Awakening. Awakened woman, the value of soul surrender is about letting go and letting God. And that is a very popular phrase. But when we really delve into it, thinking about the book Mama by Terry McMillan, there was a statement that she wrote in regards to Black women. And it was about the difficulty in letting go and letting God. And it was basically, it's not that I don't believe in God, it's just that I don't trust his judgment. Now that's very profound and that's very vulnerable statement to make, because it could really be the inner dialogue that a lot of us truly embrace. It's something that you have to really understand, that a part of letting go is also letting go of fear. Consequently, we must stay in control of people and events in our lives to ensure that they go the right way. And that has a lot to do with a lot of things that we may have encountered and were able to overcome because we stayed the course and we really felt a sense of not being in full control. This is why it's so important to allow yourself to really be present with your femininity, because when you really understand that everything comes from the woman, right? You are in direct alignment with divinity, and therefore you can relax and let go of control. Belief in lack of anything is a response to the fear programming of being out of control. So when we truly surrender, we challenge those beliefs and false notions which motivate us to truly grasp on for dear life and think that we're controlling a situation, when really it's causing us to operate outside of our natural being, our true selves as women. And when you truly awaken as a woman, as an awakened woman, as an awakened goddess, you come to terms with the fact that true surrender sets upon the foundation of true inner peace. Surrender is a conscious way of sending a message to the universe that I have no needs or desires which are not met. I am not in control. When you do not surrender, when you hold on, when you try to force your views, no matter what rationale that you may justify your actions with, it sets you up into a sense of attracting what it is that you don't want. And this can cause you to be in a position as a woman of not getting your needs met, of not living a fulfilled life, of feeling rejected, of feeling hurt, of feeling abandoned, all of these negative things, because you are reverberating negativity, and therefore that's what you're getting back. This is the natural universal balance, and truly it's the way that the universe tries to wake you up to understand that you haven't gotten to the point of learning from your mistakes. And so therefore the lessons are repeated. And this stuff sometimes can really be spilled over from generations. And if it's fallen into your lap, it is your opportunity to heal that, what is holding you back, what is hindering you, what has been truly controlling you, and allowing yourself to truly let go so that you can get onto that very next level. When you surrender, you develop the knowing, like I mentioned about that inner child wisdom, that inner knowing that you have no need or struggle or anything that could stand in your way of true greatness. Surrender gives your conscious mind and your subconscious mind the opportunity to truly relax and release yourself from any guilt, of any fear, of any pain. When you're taking your mental and emotional energy off of a particular thing, it allows you to really flourish in this life. Surrender also gives the universe, the spirit, God, the opportunity to support you to its highest capacity. It's really contingent on faith. And it is basically faith actualized when you get into the habit of surrendering your soul to whatever process it is that you're going through. Another benefit of learning to surrender is that it provides us with the opportunity to truly respond based on our highest intent. Now, sometimes our true intentions about things may be skewed based on whatever pains and traumas that we're operating out of. So by surrendering, you allow yourself to give over any pain, any traumas, any hurts that's unresolved in order for yourself to truly be present in the here and now and to receive a letter of insight from your true intuitive nature as a divine feminine, as an awakened woman. Realize that we receive constant messages from the world about what we should have and should do and what is necessary for us to truly have a fulfilling, rewarding life. Being that we have been physically stimulated all the time through sight, sounds, just a lot of external factors, it's important to understand that when you tune out all the chatter, when you find time to really be still, and sometimes you're in this place of surrender because maybe your back has been against the wall. Maybe you have discovered that you no longer resonate with those that have been around you. Now, this is not a time to fall into fear and feel a sense of like you're missing out because you're put in this place. You're put in this place because it's your opportune time to deal with things and to really let go of what does not serve you any longer. And the outside external factors that may have kept you from evolving to another level, to your highest being, is coming to that awareness that it's time to really do the work. Surrender helps you to heal the fear of wanting and not having. As we begin to empty our thought processes, we tap into the realm of desire. All right, so desire is born within our spirit. The things you desire in your heart are the things God truly wants for us. And it is achievable. It just takes you to truly tap into that inner knowing and that faith that whatever it is that your heart truly desires can be manifested. When we surrender, our intentions shift from fear and control to true happiness and peace. We begin to desire things which promote more of a peaceful, joyful, abundant life. Now, this doesn't come easily, per se. If you are the type of person that has been operating out of a lot of fear, this may appear to be a challenge. But just like you have done something over and over and you're seeing it's not yielding you the type of results you want, when you get to a point where you're just done with not yielding the type of harvest that you want, you can easily shift into that dynamic of surrendering, of truly letting go. And really understanding that when you are nursing a secret, surrender helps to disarm the illusions you have attached to it. Surrender the experiences. Surrender what you think you can do about a certain situation or how you can change a situation. Surrender what you think others will think about you. Surrender all emotions attached to whatever the secret is that you're trying to deal with. You can be dealing with traumatic events from your childhood or even betrayals by foundational people in your life. Whatever traumas that you're really dealing with, and you'll know those things when you get into a space of solitude, when you get to that point of really surrendering your soul. And this is why it's so valuable. This stands in the way of you having a mundane, mediocre life to living a life that is of leisure, of abundance, of truly living a life as an awakened woman, as an awakened goddess, as a divine feminine, a life of love, peace, and joy. Surrender all emotions attached to whatever you're going through. The pain, the blame, the guilt, the anger, and the fear, all of it. A true trick of a lot of negative energies is to harvest your joy, to take away your joy. So whatever situations you have encountered, no matter how good you have been to people, realize that it is your choice to allow those things to imprison you as well. Because truly, misery loves company. And it would be such a disservice to allow the actions of miserable people to also cause you to become that as well. This is how it becomes a ripple effect with people, and it's your choice to stop it. It could be tempting to give in to those fears of feeling, why have these things happened to me? Everything happens for whatever reason or whatever character building lesson that you needed in order for your ascension process. A lot of times when you're in a space of receiving a lot of blessings, before those blessings are manifested and come into fruition into your life, certain people do not need to be within your life for whatever reason. Because a lot of times when you're looking from a conscious mind, you're not, especially if you're an empathetic woman, you're looking more so at the potentiality of others. The Creator, our God, does not want us to shortchange ourselves by cheapening our life experience, by holding on to those that do not benefit us, that merely are only there to take. So for your greater good, whatever situation you may encounter, if you're at this pivotal point where you have decided to truly surrender your soul to the process, if you are in a position where you have had to separate yourself from a lot of people, if you have had to relocate and start over, if you're recovering from heartbreak, if you're recovering from betrayal, if you're recovering from any type of losses, realize that it's a pivotal point and your blessings will manifest through this process of truly surrendering your soul. The first thing that you must surrender when you are truly in this space is your ego. Of course, you can get caught up into not having material things. For instance, if you're used to driving a particular type of car and you don't have that anymore, don't fall for the tricks or the mind games or things that you see within society that makes you feel inadequate because you're not in that certain station in your life. Just like you had it then, you can get it again, and even something better. Allow yourself to truly surrender to the process of whatever stage you are in your life. By becoming present with your current situation, by realizing that in order for me to accept my lessons in the valley of my current situation, I have to surrender every thought, every emotion, and detach from fears. This is how you evolve to those very next levels. Surrender requires you to truly trust the universe, trust that inner guidance that has brought you to your present place. Realize that everything that you need will be provided for you. And the people that are meant to be in your life will be. And also, the biggest thing about surrendering is you allow the universal goddess, to truly fill in the blanks and just truly surprise you. Your blessings are going to surprise you to the extent that you're going to be in awe. The reward is learning to move fearlessly through any situation, knowing that you will be provided for and protected each and every day, in each and every way. So I invite you to be obedient in the practice of surrendering your soul. Practice your mantras on a daily basis, and be sure to really focus on keeping yourself away from those things that put you in a space of operating out of those low frequency emotions, such as fear, self-loathing, not having confidence. When you become obedient within the practice of utilizing mantras, your mind really shifts. You become more so focused on the surrendering of your soul. And those attachments that once held you in bondage will be relieved. You will become detached. You will become in tune with the fact that you have a fearless level of resilience and that everything is in divine order for you in the universe. So be encouraged during this process, in this spiritual journey. Speak positivity over your life each and every day. All right? And so until next time, vibe higher and thrive. I am Mrs. Louv, MD, 1111 Awakening. Thank you.